When Naomi Anderson talked to Bazaar in an October 1st, 2017 article, she mentioned how in secondary school she was bullied for being too skinny. It may sound like cliche model talk, but she was being victimized over her body weight. In either extreme, it wasn't nice. She mentioned how girls would constantly follow her around, making jokes on how anorexic she is and how nasty her body looked like. Throughout the ages of 11 through 14, people would constantly try to make her feel bad about something that she can't even control. But fortunately, she had her mom who played a big role in her confidence throughout her teenage years. Macquarie University and New South Wales University both researched the relationship between time spent on Instagram and on body image. This study examined 350 Australian and American women, and it has been revealed that spending as little as 30 minutes on viewing these unrealistic beauty standards that are shown in social media had made them negatively fixate on their body appearance and their weight, according to the New York Post. Social media beauty standards is harmful to body image, and we should learn how to handle this in a more positive way. Deep down, whether we like to acknowledge it or not, we understand that continuously viewing these unrealistic standards can have an impact on us in a very bad way, both mentally and physically. It can be terrible for our brains, which can impact the brain's capability to do stuff and can cause numerous problems such as body dysmorphia. What you may not realize is simply how awful this can be. So first I'll explain the kind of problems that people have gotten by trying to obtain these beauty standards. Then I'll talk about what these problems are exactly, and lastly I will give some suggestions on how to handle this in a more positive way. It may not look like such a big deal as I'm talking to you about this right now, so I'll cover some of the problems that unfortunately some people have gotten by trying to look like or trying to look like in those beauty standards that are shown in social media. Social media beauty standards can do more harm than good when people are becoming increasingly insecure due to unrealistic appearance standards. Social media standards is causing people to be unsatisfied with their own appearance as well. According to the November 8, 2021 article by Pulse NG, many have developed serious mental health issues and even body dysmorphia trying to emulate the beauty standards that are simply unattainable. According to eating disorder statistics estimated by National Eating Disorder Association, in the United States, up to 30 million people have suffered an eating disorder such as anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder. The worldwide figure is 70 million sufferers. In December 3rd, 2019 article by Mayo Clinic, How People Can Use Social Media Can Also Determine Its Impact. Their study in 2015 found that social comparison and feedback seeking by people using social media and cell phones was linked with depressive symptoms. In addition, another small study of theirs in 2013 have found that those who use it passively, such as viewing other people's photos, have reported a decrease in life satisfaction. Social media has also shown to contribute negatively to mental health as well. And they're also by Mayo Clinic, in their previous works published in 2017, their researchers have found that spending a lot of time by perfecting pictures may be that person could be suffering by body dissatisfaction. According to Neha Chaudhary, MD, she has stated that people end up creating unrealistic ideals for themselves based on what they see, and feel distressed when they can't meet up to those ideals or self-expectations that they have put for themselves. According to an article on October 9, 2021 by Online King University, where they mentioned their project No, explain how social media can be exacerbated eating disorders and trigger worsen or even certain genetic or psychological predispositions. Therefore, it can intensify pre-existing mental health conditions. So now that we talked about the type of problems that people can get by trying to obtain these unrealistic standards, now I'll explain to you exactly what these problems are. Many people may have developed eating disorders because they were not satisfied with their own appearance. According to a January 5th, 2021 article by Very Well Mind, overvaluation of shape and weight isn't a required feature of binge eating disorder, or known as BED. Their research indicates that about 60% of BED patients have met the criteria for over-evaluation of shape and weight. Those with the preoccupation of shape and weight may have severe binge eating disorders. Social media standards can cause mental problems as well. Body dysmorphic disorder, or known as BBD, is another psychiatric disorder classified as a type of obsessive compulsion and related disorders. People with BBD are preoccupied with the one or more non existent or slight defects or flaws in appearance as well. So now that I have gone over exactly what kind of problems these are that can be caused by social media's beauty standards, here are some positive ways that we can handle this and to also limit the negative body impact that we can experience it from as well. So here are some suggestions that I can give to you that you can start even doing in your own home. So first of all is obviously to limit your screen time. One of the ways you can limit your screen time is to keep a body journal. In order to do that, you can create like a daily routine, writing down what you appreciate and what you like about your own body appearance or image as well. Secondly, is to clean your social media feed. We are all constantly being bombarded on a daily basis with pictures and messages that are attained of an ideal physique. To counteract these messages, it is important to find some kind of support of body acceptance and inclusion of the range of bodies that there are. You can also read body positive blogs or follow body positive role models as well. And then lastly is to change negative body language. When you engage in negative or judgmental comments or conversations that are focused on your weight and appearance, they can be very detrimental to the body image. So in conclusion, we have gone over the type of problems that people have gotten by trying to obtain these unrealistic beauty standards. Next, we talked about what exactly these problems are. And lastly, I have given some suggestions on how we can deal with this in a more positive way to reduce this negative impact. In this day and age, we should be more accepting of ourselves and no matter what we look like, which includes also our body image and appearance.